I had a lot of fun with it. You know, I'm kind of used to that type of banter, and I didn't mind it at all. And you know, I think they appreciated the fact that I didn't have thin skin, and I didn't take offense to everything they said, because a few of them coming at me pretty hard.
I think you won a few over. What do you think?
I think so too. Yeah, that's what they were kind of saying. I just did the Q&A upstairs with the VIP section or whatever it is, and they all said they were impressed with how well I took the abuse yesterday.
Were you anticipating that from the British press?
Yeah, I was, because I think the British have it's a different sense of humor than you do in America. You know, it's a little more aggressive, a little more witty, and so I kind of was expecting it, but some of them dudes were like coming at me pretty hard, so I didn't expect them to be that ballsy about it.
What's been the biggest surprise that you've sort of dealt with since you've been over here dealing with the British fans?
Let's see. You know what? I wanted to see London. I didn't know how much. Everyone says, "Oh, London's always cloudy and rainy." It's like I don't think the weather affects me. It's fantastic. I mean, my wife and I were at the Tower of London today. We saw Westminster Abbey today. We really enjoyed it. I've had a blast.
Is it your first time in London?
First time, yes. Any part of England.
Are you enjoying it?
I am a lot, yeah.
So at this point, is it just all the talk is over and you just got to wait to see who wins tonight?
Yeah, that's kind of why I said I just had a Q&A. It's like, you know, I think if Masvidal wins, he's going to make some lame-ass excuse why he doesn't have to fight me. I think Till's in. I think I got him hook, line, and sinker. You know, the other day he said something crazy like, it was funny because he said he'll have to work his way up the rankings. Meanwhile, he's fighting a guy who's ranked number 11, which I thought was pretty funny. But it seems like I got him, you know, and especially if I'm able to goad him in front of his hometown crowd, I just don't think he's going to have anywhere to go but say yes.
See, when he ran out yesterday, do you like that sort of stuff?
I didn't actually see it. You know, I was up here. It happened over there, so I watched the video after. Yeah, it was funny. It was funny. And listen, the crowd went nuts. They obviously loved it.
Oh, right, I was just going to say, has there been anything said about potential for you getting in the cage after the main event?
I might have been asking around to see what I got to do. We'll see. We'll see. Well, you know what? Like, I'm already on the bad side of Dana White, so I don't want to get on the worst side of him by doing something insane. So, you know, I'm sure there's necessary measures and precautions they got to be taken. So we'll see. See what can. I think Till wins. Yeah, I would guess. I just think he's gonna be a little better striker, a little more well-rounded, a little bigger, a little stronger, kind of just a little better everywhere.
You've spoken about how with Robbie you didn't have anyone to talk, trash with, and obviously Darren seems to be up for it.
Up for it.
Do you think if you guys got into a belt thing, I can imagine you getting under his skin quite easily?
I think so too.
Right?
Yeah.
I can imagine you can sort of out-witticism him.
Well, listen, now you're picking on Darren. That's my job. My job is to pick on Darren, not your job. So you just let me stick with my game plan.
When you're trash talking people, one of the things I'm sort of spotting, sort of watching the way you go about things, you don't really go for the personal abuse angle of that very.
Well, no one really likes that.
No, well that's what I mean. Is that a conscious decision that you sort of steer clear of that sort of stuff?
Yeah, I feel.
So much of it elsewhere?
I feel like there's just like some lines you don't cross. And then, you just see people don't really like that. It's just like, they don't really want any more of that. And so, not only do I not like it, the people don't like it, so if no one likes it, what's the point?
Yeah. And with GSP retired, I know you'd love to face GSP.
I don't think he's all the way retired.
You think there's a chance he might come back?
Damn straight there's a chance. I think he was trying to fight Khabib, and I wasn't in those negotiations, but I think there was genuine interest in that fight. And, from my angle, the UFC, if Khabib, one of his things right now is he's 27-0. In fact, he's got a 0 there. So if GSP comes in, beats him up, and then just says, I'm done again, which is probably what he would do, right? He's not going to say, oh, I'm back and I'm going to fight 3 times a year. Man, that's a bad look for Khabib. I mean, you get one payday, but then it's like, what's after that? So I think that's why, GSP said, hey, this just, they probably weren't offering him a lot of money or something. He says, it's not in it for me, and then he retires.
If we leave GSP to one side for a second, I know you've been pushing for a 165 division as well.
Yeah.
That would seem like a tailor-made match like you and Khabib.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
How high on the totem pole would that be for you?
I mean, that's hot, right?
Guys going at it potentially for a belt.
Absolutely. I mean, that's very high. I mean, if there's some way I could make that happen next, I would make it happen. I don't think I can, right? I'm like 1 or 2 fights away from that happening. But that is something that'd be an awesome fight. Great storyline, both undefeated. The USA versus Russia thing always plays. So I think we have and then you also got like the best wrestler in MMA type of thing playing. So I think he would have a whole bunch of angles to run on that fight. That would be a lot of fun.